Hello everyone, I'm Igor, and what we have here today is this cute Stratocaster style guitar. It's a Stryde series made by a company called Aklot. And Aklot is a China-based company, but they actually started back in the days as some kind of precision or luthier shop in US back in 2009. And then later, they expanded to global market, to the Amazon, to the independent websites and stuff like that. And they also have registered trademarks in China and in UK. They just recently started doing the electric guitars, and they are producing a wide range of instruments. I'm going to leave the link in the description sheet so you can check it out. They're producing, manufacturing pianos, ukuleles, banjos, name it, acoustic guitars, all kind of stuff. So they just recently got into electric guitars, and this is one of their models, Stryde Strat style guitar, modern Strat style guitar. And what's special about this guitar, it's the price point. It goes for $169 on Amazon. And what's so amazing about that price point, it's not only guitar itself, which we're going to go back a little bit later to discuss it in details, but it's amount of goodies and accessories that you get with it. Now bear with me. So obviously, for $169 you get guitar. Then also you get this very nice gig bag. Pretty good, pretty solid. Then you get amplifier. Actually, USB powered amplifier. Let me show it to you. You can charge it to USB. It has both drive, clean and drive channel. It has auxiliary input, so you can play backing tracks through it, and it also has a headphone input. So yeah, very nice touch, everything that basically beginner needs, because all these things together are basically one large beginner guitar kit. And then beside the amplifier, we are not done yet. There's a lot more things going on. So beside the amplifier, there's a bag of goodies, and including guitar cable, out, guitar strap, polishing cloth, extra pack of strings, all made in-house, all Aklot tools, for adjustments, tuner, picks, 3 picks. Then there's some warranty cards. There's some printed instruction manual for guitar. And there's also like a book, Electric Guitar Guide, which has some, basic stuff about electric guitars. And it also has some songs and some, exercises for you to learn. So yeah, amount of stuff that comes with this guitar is really everything that the beginners need. And it's aimed toward beginners. Obviously the price points tell you that. So $169. Yeah, but the most welcome addition is actually this amplifier. So as a beginner, you literally get everything that you need, for making music and to dive into the world of electric guitar. Now, back to the main product, the guitar. Even on this price point, $169, and with all these accessories, you may expect something super basic, but this guitar actually has a few bells and whistles. And the first one is the roasted maple neck. That's absolutely, unbelievable. That feature was, just a few years ago, was offered on only super expensive high-end guitars for like a 2,500, 3,000, 4,000 euros or something. Then lately, I saw it, and I got it, and I tried it on guitars that like a priced around $400, $500, $600 or euros or whatever. Now, apparently it's becoming a standard. That whole process, it seems like it's becoming, more easier to do for manufacturers. So now you can actually find it on guitar of $169, the roasted maple neck. Now, fingerboard on this neck is made from Yotoba, and that's a wood basically that really resembles the rosewood. But lately, more and more manufacturers are, opting for some rosewood replacements, because rosewood became that endangered wood. It came to that cities list. So it's, getting harder and harder to get that wood, to export it, import it, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it feels really, really similar to rosewood. It's kind of black stained, so it looks very much like rosewood. Apart from that, it has a 22 frets. Frets finish are very nice. I couldn't find any, again, rough edges. I couldn't find any dead spots on the neck, so it feels nice. Nut is ivory-based graphite. That's what it says on specs. Anyway, it's good. It's cutted properly. There's no pinging, when you work with the tremolo or when you're bending strings, so it's cutted properly. It also has these two rolling style string retainers, which is good, so string doesn't get caught on it. And it has a 6 standard tuners, non-locking tuners, of course, because again, we cannot expect to get that in this price range. Another high-end feature they did on this neck is illuminated side dots. So they glow in the dark. Obviously, I cannot show you here how it looks like, but they glow. So another nice touch from Aklot on this guitar. Moving down to the body, it's made out of poplar, and it has this kind of flamed maple graphic on top, so it looks pretty nice. It's not heavy. Then again, we have 2 single coils humbucker, 6 screws vintage style tremolo, volume, 2 tones, 5-way switch, and split coil for splitting the humbuckers, which is going to basically affect our first position here, splitting a humbucker, and our second position where the split humbucker and middle pickup is going to work together. Now, I was looking at the specification sheet that they were sent me with the guitar, and obviously everything is made in-house, so everything is made by Aklot. So as far as I know, there's no third-party company involved, and probably that also made possible for them, to lower the price this much. So I don't have much info about the pickups, except what I told you, and about, bridge and, tuners and stuff like that. So basically they're all made in-house by Aklot. And that would be a short walkthrough about specs of this guitar. So let's hear some more noises out of it, testing different pickup configurations and stuff. So yeah, that was, classic 5-way positions without toggle switch engaged. Now, if we engage this toggle switch, we can basically split humbucker on first position, and on second position is going to be affected, where that split humbucker and single coil is going to work. And that actually, the second one is my favorite one. So first, just split it humbucker. Full humbucker. And now the second position, my favorite one. With full humbucker. We split it. Really, some really sweet sounds. And also, I don't know, did you notice, but the middle pickup actually sounds pretty sweet as well. Very sweet sound, it's not harsh at all. So yeah, that was some clean sounds, and it really sounds like a Strat to me. Like a solid Strat, actually. And as far as high gain sound goes, I've already played a little bit of the intro of this video, but here's a little bit more. And there you have it. As you could hear, it sounds pretty nice, pretty solid, pretty well balanced, especially for guitar in that price range. Only thing I wish they did differently, and this is a direct suggestion to the guys from Aklot, is this switch, basically this toggle switch that's splitting humbucker. I wish they moved it between tone knobs, because when I'm playing, but that's just me, but I guess there's a lot of people that share similar picking technique with me, like me. I like to keep my pinky wrapped around the volume pot while I'm playing, and often it's just, for me, it wouldn't work. It's just, I always get stuck on it, or I'm gonna accidentally, switch it to the different mode. So the good thing would be for it to stay here, because between the tone knobs, because this is a switch that most people doesn't feel that much with it. So basically nobody would be affected if this switch is moved here between the tone knobs. So that's my only remark. Obviously, some people who pick like this, or different kind of picking style, they wouldn't notice it. But anyway, that's only one thing that is bothering me a little bit. Not a big deal. As far as everything else goes, I really don't have any other complaints how this guitar behaves. It definitely vastly outperforms its price range. It definitely, has a feel and sound and everything much better than you would expect from a guitar of $170. Of course, don't expect it now to perform as a guitar of 2000. No, it's not going to perform like that. And the most obvious things that you're going to notice that are not perfect are always the tremolo system. It's not bad, definitely. It works pretty well, but it's not going to hold, keep your guitar in tune like some, high-end Stratocaster or high-end Music Man or whatever. So everything else, pretty good. Pickups are not bad. Coil splitting function is nice to have. A roasted maple neck is also great addition. I mean, the time will tell, does it behave like, some super expensive roasted maple necks that comes, on more high-end guitars. We need time to figure that out, to see if the neck is going to go up and down. But yeah, everything feels pretty solid. You can set it up nicely with low action. It looks nice, and you get so many accessories with it. So for beginner, it's a real gold. I would definitely recommend it to beginners. I will leave the link in the description where you can check it out. And visit the Aklot website for more models. They have also some kind of LP guitar model. And they have a lot of different instruments. So go check them out. Thank you for watching, and see ya.